Hi, my name is Corey King. I'm a trooper with the Kentucky State Police. We're here at the Daviess County Operations Center right off Kentucky 81. If you've been following the weather, you know that we have a threat for some severe weather, including very cold, bitter temperatures. We're going to talk about what you can do to better prepare yourself. What kind of potential are we expecting in the form of, well, weather? Cold, bitter temperatures, windy conditions, and the potential for some type of, whether it be snow, ice, freezing rain, sleet, or a combination of all of those. And if you've been around since the 2009 ice storm, you know a lot of things can change very quick. So we'll talk about exactly what those changes can be, what it means for you, and how you can better not only help yourself, but help us in the whole process. The things that I would probably say that we see in the majority of wrecks or slide-offs or anything that has a potential to be dangerous is that transition from our summer driving mode into our winter driving mode. The first type of winter fallout we see, whether it be in the form of ice, snow, sleet, freezing rain, all those combinations is totally not what we're used to during the summer months. So everything you have come to know, whether it comes down to following distance, stopping distance, speed, everything you know about summer driving, throw it out the window, because the game changes as soon as the roadway becomes better off as an ice rink than a highway. And that's where, as a driver, one of the best things that you can do is know the conditions before you go. And if you don't have to go out, please don't. Not only is it safe for you, but it's safe for us, because if you're involved in some type of collision, we're coming to you. It may take us time, but also it puts us at a great risk too. Don't go out if you don't have to. The best advice is stay home, have everything you can, have your home in order to where you can shelter in place for some period of time, whether it be a day or two, maybe even a week. Either way, have everything, all the essentials there in your house. With the cold temperatures, that is a whole different ball game in and of itself, because if you were to slide off the road, perhaps you're not in a wreck or your vehicle becomes stranded. Either way, you are in some bitter cold temperatures, and it doesn't take long at all before your body becomes hypothermic. And so I think I would argue that you would want to have all the items necessary in your vehicle, whether it be in the trunk or in the back space of your vehicle: blankets, heaters, fully charged cell phones, water and snacks, the hot hands. All of those are great items and tools to have in your vehicle just in case you do need it or your car becomes disabled. I think all motorists at this point need to be aware that our KDOT friends, our county government friends, they're going to be out spraying the brine on the roadways. They're going to be practicing the routes. You'll see the trucks with the big plows and the spreaders in the back. Don't crowd the plow. Understand that they're trying to get the routes designated, but once the fall starts to happen, you start to see whether it turns into freezing rain, sleet, snow, slush, you will see them working all hours of the day. Please give them the space they need to clear our roadways. If you do have to venture out, tell somebody your travel route. Every year we get these calls called overdue motorists, where someone calls and say, hey, someone didn't show up to work or didn't show home. They left their place of business an hour ago. They should have been here 30 minutes ago. We'd like to know their traveled route so we can retrace those steps, just in case they are disabled or has slid off the road and need help. It's easier for our troopers to go and retrace those steps and find them in a faster time. As cold as it is planned to be, I think time is really of the essence when it comes down to tracking someone down who may be in a potential problem. So know the conditions before you go. When you do go, just know your stopping distance increases by 3 to 4 times. So you want to stay and follow the vehicle in front of you about 10 seconds behind or so. That gives you that time, because of the frictional value of the roadway completely changes from what we see right now to when it's covered in ice. So take it slow, and if you do have to stop, gently, slowly apply your brakes. And I think probably the number one unsafe driving behavior we see is too fast for conditions. Many motorists drive entirely too fast, and they follow other cars too closely. So give yourself that additional space. Take your time. Slow and control is the name of the game. And if you have to apply your brakes, do it in a very slow manner. Once you turn, let off your brakes, let off the gas, turn your vehicle, and you'll find yourself getting to your destination safely. If your vehicle starts to slide, it becomes in a yaw, steer in the direction that you want your vehicle to go. So if you're in that moment where your vehicle is starting to slide, the back end is coming out around you, let off the gas, let off the brake, and steer the nose of your vehicle in the direction you want to go.